Hello everybody and welcome to Bath Mat Reviews. And quick, buy this figure before it sells out everywhere. This is going to get really expensive very quickly. This figure is amazing and you must have it. Anyway, good luck finding it on Amazon. It was it was sold out before the pre-order ended. I got lucky and found this guy at, I think, Target. So, yeah. So today we are going to be talking about Transformers Age of the Primes Megatronus Prime, aka The Fallen. And this figure is so good. Yep. Just right here. Take it in. This is what peak looks like. It's just... I love this figure. You need this figure. Get this figure. But... this figure is clearly sick. Like, this is just so obviously sick. I love the design where he's basically a freaking furnace. It's so cool. And I love his weapons. He's big. He's beefy. This is Megatronus Prime. And, like, if you were to tell me he was the strongest out of all the primes, I could see it. Like, yeah, this guy's legit. He just looks so cool. Before I continue glazing this figure, box review. So here is the box. You got 38 steps. You have Megatronus looking all awesome. And you have Megatronus looking all flaming hot. Then you got Megatronus the Fallen. And then you got Megatronus the Fallen. And then you got the bottom. And then you have Megatronus the Fallen. And then you have Megatronus the Fallen. And then on this side you have a couple more of the 13 primes. You have what appears to be Optimus Prime and possibly his what is that? Battle Master, Target Master. No. Is it Battle Master? Power Master. The Power Master Optimus Prime armor, which is going to be very cool. I intend on getting all these figures. Then you got this guy whose name I don't remember, but I cannot wait for them to release a figure because that design is so unique. And he just looks... It's kind of weird that he's not the Fallen. It's like there's this guy and then there's the one that's like the freaking... Like, there's the one that's literally the embodiment of evil as far as like primes go or something like that. He literally looks like Loki. And then Megatronus is the Fallen, so that's fun. But yeah, I love this design. I love this. And this box is sick. Then you have Megatronus, and he has his staff and his sword. Then you have whoosh, and then you have his cannon. Then you have this, and then you have this, and yeah. So let's get to accessories. Currently, they are all on him right now, so let's take them off. So first, you get 2 flaming effects pieces that are for him and make him look like he's on fire. And then you get 2 more flaming effect pieces that are on him and make him look like he's on fire. And then you get this barrel piece, which you can put all over this figure on so many different ports. But I like to put it here like Megatron. And then you get, I think these were separate in the box, so I'll count them. You get this and this. You need to put those on. They don't come off. But, yeah, keep an eye out for them. I don't remember if they were disconnected in the box. Then you have his staff, or his sword and his staff, because he can hold them as both, and that is really cool. His sword, when you hold it in this, you can't actually slot it in, but you can just push it in there, and it'll lock in real nice. I hope that doesn't wear down over time and stress out his thumb, because that would suck. But it does not appear to be. It just slots in and out real easily. But just to be safe, I tend to keep it on like this because, well, first of all, I just think the spear, sword, naginata with a trident, a tragonata? That sounds like a slur. But I like to keep it like that just because I think it looks pretty dang sick. And then, of course, he has his cannon. And, oh! This thing is beautiful. And, of course, you can have it in its tank mode cannon form where you, like, extend that and then take the barrel and then flip this out, plug that in, and then he has a full tank barrel cannon, or you can just, collapse that and have this. But, personally, I just think that looks sick. And that's how I'm going to keep it. Now, let's fold this back up, put it back where I had it, and then let's put on the flame effects. So then you just take this, and there's a tab right there that will go right there, and then you take this piece, do that, and plug that in right there, same thing. Then this side, you just put the holes there, and you just take the pieces and plug them in, and yes. Yeah, this, yes. I had problems with the Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series figure. I do not have problems with this one. This, yes. I love this guy. So, let's get into articulation because, well, it's really good. So, you have at the arm, here, I'll remove that just so that we can see everything. So this can move up and down. You got that can go out this far. You have back that far. You have forward that far. He has butterfly joints for both directions. So that's sick. You have a full 360. You have a bicep swivel. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the arm. You have a wrist rotation. You have an opening and closing hand. You have a head on a ball joint. You have a full 360 at the waist. You got forward that far. You got back that far. You got out that far. You have a thigh swivel. You have a knee swivel. You have a slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And then you have an ankle pivot, a very good ankle pivot. Then you have up and down. And yeah. Now, actually, before I forget, because I want to be thorough with this guy, let's just get a good old close-up on him, because he deserves it. So, bringing that in there. There you got that awesome face with the chest, the flames coming out. You got moving on down to his waist, where you got really cool skirt thingy. Then you got moving on down. You have his big stomp of toes that, oh, I did say they can move up and down, right? Yeah. And then you got, of course, the cannon with his symbol on there. You got his sick weapon. There's his back. And he has a really fun, complex transformation that also works really well and is very solid. It feels like they took like 3 or 4 different parts of like 3 or 4 different like best parts of the last couple Megatrons that they've released that turn into tanks and just combine them into like a perfect mixture and add in some new stuff, because yeah, this figure, like, he's so good. I love this guy. I'm so happy I got him. I hope you guys can get him, because, well, he went out of stock so fast. And, is he supposed to have this gun on that side? Hold on, let me check. Huh, well, I guess they don't exactly show it. But, I guess that side has less stuff sticking out. That's why I pointed that out. But, yeah. Man, this is such a cool figure. Let's get into size comparisons. So, here he is with my previous review, Soulless Prime. And yeah, you can kind of see how Megatronus would be able to kill Soulless. Especially considering he betrayed her. Like, this guy betrayed, like, there's some, like Loki, like, from the MCU, Loki betrays you, he stabs you in the back, and then you're like, ow, I have a knife in my back. This guy betrays you, you're like, do, oh no, I don't have a torso anymore. Like, it kind of makes sense to me, you know? Then, here he is with Prima. Their battle will be legendary. Then here he is with, well, the prime unit of measurement. I guess all of these have been prime units of measurement. And then here he is with Batman. Obviously, Batman still wins with prep time. I'm joking. Don't. Batman fans who actually agree with that, I think you should reevaluate some stuff. And Transformers fans who are mad at me for saying that Batman could beat him with prep time, it was a joke. Chill. But Batman with the Matrix of Leadership. Dude, seriously, why hasn't there been a Batmobile Transformer yet? It's the easiest thing. It's so easy. And, actually, I'm gonna, give me a second. I'm gonna grab, if I can find, Vector Prime, I'll grab him, but I'm gonna grab the Fallen figure. So... Well, I couldn't find Vector Prime because, as you guys can probably guess based off of whenever my filming light dies, I kind of keep my room really dark when I record, just so that no other light gets in or whatever, and I have full control over it. But I did find, so I didn't find Vector Prime, but I did find the Fallen, and... yeah, both of these guys are the Fallen. They even have similar weapons. But I love this guy. This guy, he's fine. And he looks awesome. But this guy would tear off his face. And probably cook it alive. Cook him. But, yeah. So... that's about it for size comparisons. Now let's get to transformation, because this guy's transformation is sick. Because you know what? They just decided not to mess with this guy. They're like, yeah, we're just going to make, like, basically a 10 out of 10 figure. And by basically, I mean, I don't know, I can't think of anything wrong with it. So, first, remove these pieces. Then, remove the weapons and... this little bit. And do you have to remove the gun? Hold on. I'd have to angle it correctly to... I don't think you have to remove his gun. Hold on. Wait, yes you do. Yeah, you do. But not... you barely have to move it, actually. But we'll just remove it, because... I think it actually just gets pegged in there at a different tab, but yeah. So, now that you have him slimmed down, actually, just a quick go over with how he looks without all the stuff on him. And yeah, he still holds up. He's so sick. And now let's get into transformation. So, first, come to his chest, bring up those flaps and bring that forward. Take his arms, extend them out, and bring this down. Then bring the head forward on this hinge. It was like that. Now you bring it like that. Then take these parts, bring them up, and then you'll have the treads. You then bring this back part out. Take this, extend, flip, bring that down. Same thing on this side, like that. Then, where are we? Okay, yeah. Then rotate at the waist, then rotate at the knees, then take his butt flap and flap his butt down. And then, what am I doing now? Okay, yeah. Then take this, bend it in, flip it around, bring all this down, and this is always a bit wacky for me to get set up. It always takes me a second to remember. It's like that. Then that's flipped around, bring that in, and oh yeah, then you bring this down. I always do that. I always try and bend it that way, but you bring it down this way, and then these will peg in like that. Just bring these up out of the way for now. Come back down to the legs, flip up these side skirt gun thingies. Take the foot, bend it out at that hinge right there. Take this flap on the leg, bring that out. Take the tread, bring that out. Fold up the foot, bring that back down. Rotate, and bring that out. And peg that there. And yeah. So then, do this on this side as well. Just unpeg all that, flip, 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 pull. And man, that's pretty tight. But not in a bad way, like it's tight, but it locks in good, and yeah, it's the right kind of, what am I trying to say here? I don't know. But yeah, and I really like this. I like that it's like a mixture of like every tank design. You have like the Earthrise / Siege tank right there. I mean, oh yeah, you can rotate the head around if you don't want it to be showing. You got the H tank design. You have the arms become part of the top of the tank. I'm blanking on the name. So you got that from like, there's quite a few different tanks that do it. The most recent one that comes to mind is Concept Art Megatron. This is like the arms are pretty much Concept Art Megatron. So then bring this down, peg that in, then bring this down, peg that in, and then rotate it this way. Then lift these up, and just, actually before you do that, I always forget this, flipping the hands. Same thing on this side, flipping the hands. And then rotate them down like that. And then just take that, collapse that in. And take this one, collapse that in. Take this side, bring that down, and then rotate this like that. And, almost forgot. Take the gun. Oh, I'm sorry. Cannon. This thing is a cannon. Extend this. Flip this part down. Why, I'm not actually sure. Then take this barrel piece. Straighten out the plug. And put that there. Then just take one of these. Bring it up. Peg that in. Bring that down. Peg that in. Then just adjust everything so that it's all locked in. And then, now one thing I do wish was that these would like peg in some way, but as far as I can tell, they don't really have a spot to, which is too bad, because that's like my one complaint, is that you can like, it's a little bit hard to move all of this and make it look right, I guess. But yeah, so now you're done as far as you're not pushed in all the way there. There, now, peg that in, adjust, and there you go. And this is a tank mode. Oh my goodness, I really like this tank mode. It's so sick. And yeah. Now, as far as... It's weird, because it doesn't quite look like it should roll due to how everything is shaped, I guess. But it rolls really well. It says you can start do your clicking. What's causing that clicking? Oh, the tire has a little flap on it. But that's just because it didn't get clipped properly. Oops, gotta bring the camera down. See, rotates rolls very well. As far as articulation goes, you have you can do a full 360 there. I'm not sure. This tank part, this is, I guess, my one true complaint, is that the cannon, when extended, is a little bit, it's really easy to unpeg and flops a bit. Then you can, like, move it here and see, just peg in. Like, it pegs in and it stays, but then it's like, if you pull on it here, it stays easy, but you push down here a little bit and... Okay. I don't know. And then you can also move it at this, I guess, but I don't think you're really supposed to. It's more so right here. And, yeah. Now, as far as all the other accessories go, what I do is, well, you take these, place these here, right? Yeah. Is it? Yeah, I put it like that. So take them, put those like this and this, so it's spewing flames out the sides, looking all sick. And then for these, it just says to, I think, put them on like the sword or something. I don't quite remember. But what I like to do is I like to put them here, like that, and like that. Although you can put them here, or like here, or here, or like you could. There are ports on this thing that you can find and put them there, and yeah. And then for these, you can just take them, combine them like so, then have the blade face forward, and then this, there's a slot right there that'll go right, whoop, there's a slot right there that will go right there, and there's the peg that will go right there. So you just put that there, put that, just peg that in, and there you have your fully armored with all accessories tank. And yeah, I love this figure. I think you should get it. If you couldn't tell by the, I think, 3 times that I've said it now, you should get this figure. And, yeah. That's about it. I love this guy. He's so cool. I'm so happy I got him. And, yeah. So, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye! Oh, also, it's, I think the tip is Blast Effect, yeah, Blast Effect compatible, so if you have whatever, his freaking tip is so loose there. Oh, if you have these, you can have a flamethrower tank. That looks pretty sick. Oh, now, bye for real.